Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mech Spotlight. Today we're taking a look at the Devastator, and this one is the Devastator-2-SL variant, which is the Star League Relic variant of the mech. I'll show you the mech real quick here in the paint bay. It's got a really cool model. I like the broad shoulders with the shoulder pads, and then the overall look of it. The aesthetic is really a nice model. The only thing about it is it does make you a nice wide target for your enemies, so you gotta watch out for that. This mech comes from the exotic inner sphere mech mod. So it's not from one of the YAML mods, so if you didn't get this one, or you don't see it in your game, that might be why. Get the exotic inner sphere mech mod and you'll get this one. It was recently added to the mod, I believe. One thing about the Devastator, it does have some pretty unique arms there, which I think is cool, and that's what plays into the extended range of motion, that the horizontal range of motion that those arms have, any arm-mounted weapons. The other cool thing about this mech, which is probably similar to the other exotic inner sphere mechs, I haven't played around with too many of them yet, so I'm not sure, but you do have these custom camo patterns. Sorry, let's reset that to the standard colors, or the base colors. So you can see they're just labeled in here mercenary with a number after it. So you got a few different ones here. I like the skull one, but it doesn't show up very good on this mech with this model. You can tell, or you can see it's kind of hard to tell what it is. So I didn't use it with this one, but you get some different stuff in here. There's some good ones. If you play around with the colors, I really like some of these. This camo pattern would be pretty cool with a melee mech with a melee weapon on the left arm there. This is the one that I'm using, the SLDF pattern. I figured it was suiting to the variant we're using, since it was the Star League Relic variant. Obviously I changed the colors though. These colors are a bit too boring. So anyways, pretty cool stuff there. I liked it a lot. Let's take a look at the loadout. I did go with a different loadout than the stock build. So well, let's look at these real quick. So we got your searchlight, your hyper extended actuators, just gives your arms greater range of motion on the horizontal axis. We've got improved targeting for long range, and in this with the mods I'm using, long range is being any weapon that's above 540 meters. Optimal range for the tier 1, so make sure you're looking at tier 1s when you're doing that. In this case, with this build, I don't think any of our weapons actually qualify for this, but there's not a whole lot that we would have gained from it anyways. Weapon lock-on timer, we're not using missiles. Weapon spread radius, it would help with the ballistics, but it's not a big deal. The long-range weapon projectile speed, again, it would help, but it's not a big deal. And then your long-range weapon beam duration, that would be nice, but this thing's got a lot of energy hard points, so I liked to pack it up with the smaller lasers, which is similar to how the stock build is as well, although it does have some longer range weapons as well. You do get improved communications for some sensor bonuses, and then the Star League Relic quirk here, which we've looked at before, but I'll go over it again real quick for this one. You get your some mobility there, weapon lock-on timer, weapon cooldown, weapon heat, weapon optimal range, and max range. So they're not big bonuses, but overall it does improve the mech a little bit. So as you can see here, you got rack 5s on the arms. The stock build for this mech, for this variant, has Gauss rifles on the arms. For the energy weapons, it has 2 PPCs on the stock build, and then the rest of them are just medium lasers. Not the rest, I should say. There's 4 medium lasers. 4 medium lasers, 2 PPCs, and 2 Gauss rifles. So obviously I went with a different build here. I liked the fact that it had a lot of energy hard points, so I decided to take advantage of that and just stacked it with some lasers. I went with the medium X pulse lasers because I wanted to, I wanted to use rack 5s. The medium X pulse pair really nicely with the rack 5s because they're both high rate of fire weapons. So this is, as you can see, a very high DPS build at 85 damage per second. Heat is obviously an issue. Rack 5s get really toasty. The medium X pulse lasers aren't helping at all with that. Although I did tone them down a good bit using, as you can see, a triple laser insulator on each side torso with those lasers. It only affects the lasers in the same location, but since they're mostly stacked on the side torsos, that ended up helping quite a bit. It made about as much difference. It was about -2. I think it was minus 1.95 or something, because sometimes it would go down by a 0.2. Sometimes it was a little less. But basically, it's the same as adding a double heatsink. So it just takes up less space. So I stacked those double heatsinks in the engine. Basically, the stock build for this comes with a 300 engine. I wanted to be able to move at least above 50 kph, so I bumped that up to a 350 engine. Stuck with the stock XL engine that it had. Added a stability gyro for the Rack 5s. Oh, you know what? That's when I was... Well, yeah. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd change that to mobility gyro, but it's not. So I kept it as stability for the Rack 5 so that they wouldn't jam as much, and I really didn't notice them jam too much playing around with it. So Royal double heatsink kit, a little bit better cooling. We really need the cooling with this build because it doesn't have a whole lot of heat sinks. As you can see, we'd stack the laser insulators for the lasers, but that's about it, other than the engine heat sinks. Went ahead and used some clan endostructure there. We do have the exchanger Mark II to help with heat again. The stock build had sniper sensors already, so I kept that in there, just added some ballistic. Now this you could actually change to something like a Nova. After playing with it a little bit, I'm not sure that the advanced ballistic targeting computer is really doing it for us. Or the fire control system, I should say. The Nova, you could go with a heat, which would help. The Nova would probably help maybe a little bit more. The heat helps with the heat coming from all of your weapons. Nova is only going to work on your energy weapons or help with the laser heat. So, but either of those would probably be a better choice, honestly. So that may be one change I would make. I did do the heat retrofit for the life support there, and then the slick sweep for some extra evasion. So that's pretty much the build. The way you're going to use this, I think, is pretty obvious. You're going to have a lot of face time with enemies using these weapons. You just need to get in close enough to really do the damage with them. So you're looking at 300-400 meters is where you really want to be at. If you get a little closer than 300, that's good too, but then you're going to be taking a lot more damage because you're close up. And this thing is big. He's broad, so it makes an easy target for the enemies. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, heat is the big issue here. I did find myself quite often, as is typical with Rack 5s, having to lay off them a bit, and even lay off the lasers for a few seconds here and there to let the mech cool down a little bit, because I was really riding the heat gauge there. It was maxed out for a lot of the time during these plays. But yeah, that was it. It's a really fun mech. It's a brawler, obviously. So you gotta get up in there, and then you just unload on the enemies. The ammo, this much ammo, seemed good. I played the Battleground and the Ground War missions, and it lasted. It almost ran out. I think it was on the Ground War. I think I almost ran out. I can't remember for sure. One of the missions, it did give me the warning that I was low on ammo, but I never actually ran out of the ammo. And then also, obviously, we went with maxed armor on everything except for the legs, where we dropped it just a little bit to get down to tonnage. So, fun mech. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'm just gonna shut up now and play the music so y'all can watch. Let me know in the comments if you like the build, if there's anything that you would change about it that you think would help a lot. And let me know if you got a different build for the Devastator. I think I may try doing something different with it at some point. More of a sniper build maybe, but we'll see. I really liked this build though. For a 100-tonner that's brawler, this is a good choice. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
acquired.
We're moving into position. On location, Commander.
Target.
Holding at your waypoint. Following your lead, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.